So, closed guard bottom is finished. Yeehaw! Woohoo! So we're going to look at passing the lasso guard. So two variations, we'll shoot 2 vids on. So from here, I can get sleeve control, feet in the hips, hip out, and I can put in a lasso. Okay, different ways of playing this. Just turn it this way, bro. Ideally when we're playing this, again I'll have one knee on the inside, I'd want to be deep, because the deeper I am, just jump to your feet, bro. The deeper I am, look what happens to Tyrone's posture. The deeper I am, I can load him onto me. So if someone's playing lasso, sometimes people will play it with a shallow grip, like they'll maybe only keep their foot here. So it's not going to be just as dangerous as regard affecting my balance and base and posture, but it's something that would have to be addressed. So most people, they'll come in, and then it's about, the more I extend my leg and I want my fist sort of in my thigh here and control of this arm, now I can flare this out, and there's an open elbow there, and obviously we have things that we can do from this position. So let's look at about how to deal with this attachment that he's put onto us, because really the lasso is just a massive lever. Throws on the bottom. So let's just say he has the lasso on me. Again, we'll just do from standing. The deeper this is, the worse it is for me, because now from this position he can start to pull me forward. Now my hips are over Tyrone's hips. This is very bad for me. My head is in front of my hips. All the things that we were doing earlier that we don't want. We don't want to be in this position. So first thing I'm thinking about is, now there's 2 ways. Well, there's more than 2 ways, but basic ways is, first version is Tyrone is going to have a foot on my hip. The second version is this foot will be on my bicep, as in the spider hook. We'll look at that in a minute in a separate video, because there's more things we have to think about. So from here, I want to minimize the depth he's going to get with this, because obviously the deeper Tyrone pulls this in, yes, it's really messing with my base. So first thing I'm thinking about is, this is an easy grip to get, just on the inside of the pants. So I want something to secure on. Now I'm going to move my hips back a little bit, and I'm going to start to bring my hand in, and I can put the back of my hand against Tyrone's hamstring here. It's just minimizing the damage, because if I don't secure it to something, he's just going to keep pulling and extending that, and the shoelace is right on my lat. Let me just turn this way, bro. And now, as he brings his knees to his chest, that's really messing with me. So first thing I'm thinking about is making this grip, and then I'll be pulling this. It's easy to get. I'm thinking about bringing my right elbow back towards my hip. And now from this position, I can just turn my wrist and put my hand here. Pull on now. So I've just kind of made a little bit of a buffer there. Now from here, I'm going to cut an angle. And from this position, I'm going to start shelving this as I drop onto Tyrone, and I'll fill that space with my knee. Now, Tyrone still has this grip here. I haven't tried to break this grip, because it's a hard grip to break. As Danaghers says, he likes to negate the grip. I'm going to bring this elbow over. Tyrone still has the grip. And now from this position, I can just stiff arm this and break that. And now I've got side control. The worst thing you can do is, probably at beginner level, is try to pull and break this grip. It's a very, very hard grip to break. So if Tyrone's playing the game and he has a lasso in, first thing I'm thinking about, you'll give yourself a hernia trying to break this grip. We want to negate the grip, which means we need to cut the angle and kind of find the angle till to make it a weak control method. So 1, I make the grip on the inside of the pants. 2, sometimes he'll be pulling me in anyway. I'll go with him a little bit, put my weight in him, and I'm just bringing my elbow back a little bit. Sometimes you won't get a lot in this, I might even get my hand around, but I get a little bit and turn my wrist even just to there, put it on now, bro, and then I cut that angle. angle. And now from that position, I'm going to start shelving this and putting my weight on Tyrone. Now I'm filling that with my knee. Alright, in the second I fill that with my knee, I'm going to bring this over to this side so I can put weight in him. He's still got my arm. But this is easy to break. I'm just going to start to put pressure and weight on him. And then from there I can break that grip. And now I'll be looking to get head control and back into my underhook. Let's get another angle on that. So we're just trying to, you figure it out, you know, guard passing is the hardest part of jiu-jitsu, and as you get better at it, you kind of figure out how to close things down. You'll cut an angle and try to you know, problem solve it. Jerome's again doing that. Anytime anyone's playing lasso guard or spider guard, they probably want to be flat on their backs. The weaknesses in those two guards is when the guy's on their side. That's why we want to cut angles. So if you think from this position, Tyrone's happy. He's got base. Okay. He's controlling my posture. He's flat on his back. I want to cut an angle. So I'll make a grip on the pants. I'll push into him a little bit, trying to get this wrist back a little bit. So from there, now I cut this angle. Watch what happens to Tyrone's back. It starts to come off the mat. He's on the side now. And now I start shelving this, very much like the Torianda. I'm just going to fill that space. He still has that grip. My goal is to break that grip. So I'm just going to start putting weight and pressure on him. As I come across, I fill that space in my knee. This is an easy grip to break. And I can start to win the underhook. Start putting pressure on them. So, let's do that one, man. Lasso guard, jiu-jitsu.